But if the white leaders refused to face the future, it caught up with them early last summer. During the months of mounting discontent, responsible city officials flatly rejected every opportunity to discuss Negro grievances. And while Governor Bryant last July presented Florida's progressive record before the U.S. Senate, young Negroes were marching in downtown St. Augustine at the lunch counters. The targets of the demonstrators followed a pattern that has become commonplace throughout the nation since 1954. Schooled in the nonviolent philosophy of resistance developed by the Reverend Martin Luther King in Atlanta, Negro youngsters paraded with placards, handed out literature, and tried to sit in at lunch counters. Official reaction was both swift and severe. Dozens of demonstrators were arrested and jailed. But the integrationists would not be discouraged, and police methods grew more rigorous. On August 31st, sheriff's deputies began using police dogs to break up the sit-ins, and the city council passed a law prohibiting demonstrations of any kind without a permit. On the 2nd of September, heavily armed minister was injured when he was struck in the face with a cattle prodder. But if the demonstrators experienced rough treatment in the streets, it was to be matched in the courts. St. Johns County Judge Charles Mathis, sitting as juvenile judge because St. Augustine has no separate juvenile court, refused to release Negro youngsters on bail. Judge Mathis demanded that the parents of the children promise to keep them out of civil rights demonstrations as a condition of their release. When the parents refused, 4 teenagers, 2 boys and 2 girls, were adjudged delinquent and sent to state reformatories for 6 months each. Judge Mathis made headlines and was subjected to criticism in many quarters of the state. To the Negro, he became a symbol of white unreason in the city of St. Augustine. Asked by WCKT News to explain his position, the judge said he had to respond to no one, that he need not answer to anyone for his actions. As summer faded into the fall, the seeds of violence began to sprout. Negro homes in St. Augustine were shot at. A Negro leader was badly beaten at a Ku Klux Klan meeting. A white man was fatally shot. The ugly shadow of extremism crept upon the oldest city. By the end of 1963, St. Augustine was rapidly developing national recognition as Florida's Birmingham.